All right, here we go. Question number 21 from our Precalculus homework number 1 in MyLab Math. Now, what I've done to make this a little more easy to see here on the screen is I've taken the graph that they give me and copy and pasted it over here to the side. And I've cut off the instructions because we're simply going to answer the pieces as they give them down here. We're going to start with the absolute maximum of f of x. Now, it says f of blank is blank. Remember, in the parentheses here is an x. F of x is y. So they're basically asking for the ordered pair where the absolute maximum occurs. And that's going to be 1, 6, because on this graph, that is the highest value that this graph achieves. So when x is 1, y is 6. The absolute maximum of y equals f of x is f of 1 is 6. Next part, select the correct answer below. It says the absolute minimum is, and so now we're looking for the lowest point on the graph. So the absolute minimum of y equals f of x is f of 7 is 1. F of x is 7, the y is 1. That is the lowest point on the graph. That is the absolute minimum. Next part, the local maximum of y equals f of x is. So here we're talking about local maximum instead of absolute maximum. Now we know the absolute maximum was 1/6, but notice here in the middle of the graph we've got a relative low point and a relative high point. Okay, these are going to be your local values. These are not the absolute, but it is a high point of the graph where the action occurs. So we can say that there is a local maximum here at this hilltop, but there is only one. The local maximum is when x is 3, y is 5. That should be our local maximum. And now we're going to do local minimum. So again, over here on the graph, we have a relatively low point here. I like to call this the valley. This is a hilltop. This is a valley, which is a local minimum. And there is only one. This is the only relatively low point in the middle of the graph. And that point occurs when x is 2, y is 4. That should be our local minimum. And that's going to do it for that particular problem. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.